Hi, my name is Chad DeFrees with Thor Motor Coach. I'm here today at our RV General Store to show you the Thor Motor Coach Vegas. It's been a very popular motor coach since we put it out in the marketplace about a year and a half ago. And this just happens to be one of the new floor plans, the Vegas 25.2. And what draws a lot of attention to this coach is its overall footprint. The footprint is the smallest Class A motorhome in the industry currently. And can't wait to get started to show you some feature benefits. Right off the get-go, you're going to notice this beautiful front cap. It is very aerodynamic. It is actually, the nose of this coach is actually pinched. If you were to stand in front, the sides are pinched, so it gives it that better aerodynamic feel. The other thing that you're going to notice is this beautiful windshield. It's approximately 5 feet from top to bottom and 6 feet across. And what that's going to allow you to do is enjoy the scenery as you're going down the road. The other thing that we've done is we have what I call the stacked headlights with the LED runners on the side. Also have fog lights. This coach is powered by the Ford V10 2-valve, so it's 305 horse, 420 foot-pounds of torque. So a lot of people are attracted to the design of this, again, because of the aerodynamic look and how small of a footprint that it actually is. So over here on the side, what you're going to see is standard with us on the Vegas is you're going to have heated and powered mirrors. You're also going to have side vision cameras. The side vision cameras are up in the mirror. They're integrated. So what that allows us to do is give you as the consumer going down the road 30% more visibility when you're going to change lanes, as opposed to having the camera down here on the belt line like some other people do. So less likelihood to get knocked off, and it's just we feel a better fit for our customers in their safety going down the road. We also have a rear vision camera or a backup camera. I'll get to that in a minute, but everything on our camera system shows up in the actual radio itself, so it just acts like a backup camera in your car. You put it in reverse, it's going to pop up. Turn on your turn signals, it's going to pop up as well. We also have frameless windows standard on the Vegas. That's kind of an industry trend. We're all trending that way. We just decided to go ahead and do it from the conception of this coach. The other thing that we have that separates this coach from any other coach on the market in the Class A gas division is going to be the independent front suspension. This coach is on a full-size pickup truck, an F350 for example, long bed dually. We're about 3.5 feet longer than that. So the size is really easy to maneuver down the road, but this independent front suspension really gives you that car-like feel. Very, very easy to drive. The other thing that we have on the Thor Motor Coach Vegas is pass-through storage behind the front axle. So what this is going to do is going to allow you to get your ladders and fishing poles or whatnot in there. But we also have a lighted storage bay as well as rotocast storage. So with rotocast storage, it's a woven plastic. It's not going to rot or mildew, or there's no carpet in there, so it's always going to be clean and sanitary for you. The other thing that we have in there is a drain plug in this particular storage bay. So a great thing about this storage bay itself is we also have the insulated baggage storage. So if you're entertaining your guests underneath the patio awning, you can literally throw some bags of ice in there and put your favorite beverage on ice and keep it nice and cool, and the water is going to drain out the plug. And what that's going to allow you to do is not have anybody tracking in and out of your coach while you're entertaining. So the other thing that we've done with the Vegas is we have what's called HD Max fiberglass. So this is a poured fiberglass. It is gel coated, and what it does is it's allowing us to give us a full body paint look without the price. But more importantly, on the consumer side, if you were to scratch this material with the color being pigmented all the way through, you're able to buff that scratch back out, and you might be out a decal. But other than that, it's a lot cheaper than paying for a paint job to get touched up. So the other thing that we've done on our walls, floors, and ceilings is that we're a little different in the industry. We actually vacuum bond our floor walls and ceilings. So we have aluminum, what I call the bird cage construction for our strength in our walls. We also have styrofoam in between the spaces, and we also put EGS steel into the walls. So what that's going to allow us to do, for example, is our handrails. Okay, so aluminum is very soft, but by putting that steel, we get a really nice secure screw into that hard steel. So we also have aluminum trusses on the roof, 15-inch on center. That gives us a fully walkable roof. So the other thing that we're doing in our construction is we have aluminum wrapped openings. So every door, every window, every roof vent, from ACs to skylights to fantastic fans, we are attaching those things to structure, just like you would in your house, okay? So we feel that it's very important to give you a solid construction, and that's what we're doing. But more importantly, we do things that you can't even see underneath the coach. We use Morride International, which is in Elkhart, Indiana, and they are the largest fabricator in Indiana. And we also use them to cut and stretch our chassis. So by what they're doing is they're going to extend the drive shafts for us, but more importantly, they're going to give us a solid foundation to build off of. So they're going to make sure that our floors are nice and level and we're square, because that's their specialty is chassis upfit is what I call it, and this is our specialty of building the box. So a lot of value there to our customers, which translates to a very quiet ride. All of our weights are very distributed, so you're not going to get the big sway when you're making corners going down the road. So again, we have more storage. Every storage bay is going to be lighted with rotocast storage. And what's unique too about the Vegas is you see we have an outside television. So the outside television has an HDMI. Everything on the Vegas is going to have HDMI connections, and it's going to allow you to use your satellite receiver. It's going to allow you to hook up an iPad or a DVD player and actually watch high definition videos on your television while you're camping. So down in this bay, we have that input as well as an outlet down there for your convenience. And it's just a really cool feature, so you can enjoy this patio awning as you're camping. The external speakers you see here are actually associated with a Bluetooth radio in the back, and we'll get to that here in a little bit. I mentioned the awning. The awning is full power. It is adjustable, so you can pitch it for water runoff. And we also have LED lights in the tube itself. So a little cool thing about the lights in the tube is that being that it's on the roller, you can actually adjust the pitch of your lights. So I know it's a little thing, but it's those little things that separate Thor Motor Coach from the rest of us. Moving on back, again, we have the frameless windows. We have more storage. Again, insulated baggage doors. Everything is really nice and finished off on the inside. And very easy to use. And you notice every storage bay is lockable as well. On the 25-2 is our rear slide unit. So we're going to get a queen walk-around bed in this, but we'll show more of that on the inside. But it allows us to, again, have a coach that's 27.5 feet long from nose to tail, but it's really opening it up on the inside. We use Schwinn for our slide mechanism, and it's worked out pretty well. We also have another storage bay here, so you can fit your bigger items back here. So again, we're trying to utilize every ounce of this coach of storage that we possibly can, and it's really nice and easy to get to this bay. But one of the things that really works well with this Vegas is our 8,000 pound hitch on the back. Okay, so yes, it is 8,000 pounds, but you're able to pull that 6,000 pound cargo trailer or whatnot rather easily. It has the 7-way plug down there as well. So that's one of the things that Thor Motor Coaches thrives in, is that we are the only manufacturer to have 8,000 pounds hitch currently in the marketplace. Earlier I mentioned the backup camera, which is located right here. So again, with the backup camera and the side vision cameras, you virtually have 360-degree vision of this coach. So again, we're trying to make sure that your safety, not only on the road, but when you're camping, because you can see who's behind you at night if somebody's disturbing you, or even coming knocking on your door, you're able to see that on the screen inside before you open up the door. So I can't wait to get started on the inside on this Vegas and show you what we've done on the inside. Now that I showed you a little bit about the outside of the Thor Vegas, I want to show you the inside. One of the things that Thor Motor Coach tries really hard to do, in all of our motorhomes actually, is we want to maximize the storage space and functionality on the inside of the coach, because we have a little saying that we want to, no square inch goes unwasted at Thor Motor Coach. So it starts right up here in the front. So you're going to notice right away that we have a conversation table. We also have the driver and passenger chairs will swivel. So what this is going to allow you to do, because we're only 26.5 feet long from nose to tail, is it's going to allow you to have more entertaining space and more conversation space. Not to mention, with this beautiful windshield out the front, if you had a great view at your campsite out the front, you guys could have little cocktails or even eat dinner right here in the front of the coach. The other thing that we're going to do is we have integrated a computer workstation into the front here, which is a really handy feature going down the road. It's very sturdy. It's going to allow just for another table, so you don't have to have this table up while you're driving. But other things that we've done is we've also integrated a 110 outlet down here to my right that's going to allow you to have your laptop or your iPads or whatever charging while you're going down the road. We also have nice little cell phone holders up there. The other things, I don't know, it might be hard to see, but this is a little bit deeper, so you can store some maps or whatever in there, some paperwork as well. The other thing that we have is a power sunshade, okay? So when you're driving down the road and the sun's glaring at you, we've allowed it to come down about 1/3 of the way to help block the sun in your eyes going down the road. And it's very easy to do. It's just here on a switch. So again, it's going to be right in arm's length going down the road. The other thing that we have done with this is we have a soft touch dash up front. And it might be kind of hard to see here, but one of the dash is actually angled, okay? So why is that a big deal? That actually allows you to see more off the front of your coach as opposed to if it was flat. So again, another little safety feature that we've integrated into the Vegas as well. So getting back to here, we got some cab lights here. We also have an emergency start switch right here. We also have a generator start. So why would we need a generator start going down the road? Well, again, it's 26 feet, so if you have some passengers with you, it allows you to start your generator and have your AC blowing back there for your guests as you're going down the road. But again, everything is very easily laid out. The radio is kind of a cool deal that we've come up with. It actually has mirror technology in it. So a lot of people ask us today is, do you have navigation in your coaches? And the answer is no. And the reason the answer is no is because we feel that for you to pay for an upgrade on a map is just not something we want to do, and they're very expensive to do. So what you're able to do is hook up your tablet or your phone through an HDMI port here on the dash, and it's actually going to mirror your screen. So it's going to give you turn-by-turn navigations, and again, the map's going to show right up here in your screen. The other thing that this radio can do is it's Bluetooth. So not only streaming audio, so if you want to have the Sirius XM app, or if you want to stream Pandora going down the road, very easy to do so here in this radio. The other thing that we allowed you to do is hands-free calling. So we know how important hands-free calling is in today's society, and not texting and driving and taking calls. So, and then over here on the driver's cabin, very easily, nicely laid out. Again, it's on the Ford chassis. We're also going to have your heated and powered mirror switches over there. Again, another cup holder, a nice little place to stash your cell phone as well. But again, everything you expect from Ford when it comes to the dashboard. The other thing that we've done in the Vegas that's standard is we have this drop-down bunk. It works off of a key. It is a 500-pound capacity. These little hooks here are for ladder, so your guests can climb up there. There is going to be a mattress up there. But the really cool thing about this drop-down bunk is, if it's just you and the wife going down the road, and you guys need some storage spot, you can actually remove the mattress up here and now you can put your personal belongings, your laptops, your cash, your jewelry, your passports, important documents that you might be bringing with you as you're going down the road. And you can push this back up to the ceiling, pull the key, and now you have lockable storage. So that's one of the really cool things about this drop-down bunk and how versatile it is. And we have a lot of customers using it for a safe as well. Then over here off to the side, we have our television. Again, this television is going to be HDMI ready. It's going to have HDMI cable up above the sink here, so it's easy again to add that DVD player, that satellite box, or even stream your movies off your tablet. Okay, so back over here to the side, we have plenty of storage. That's one of the things you're going to be really shocked when you actually come to RV General Store and take a look at the Vegas, is how much storage we have on board. And you're going to notice steel shocks, okay, where they're not plastic, very durable shocks. This just happens to be our Olympic cherry cabinetry. We also have a Sydney maple. So this, it might be hard to see on camera, but this actually has a very slight oil rub to it. So it's going to, that oil rub is going to define the character, the grain of the wood, if you will. The other thing that we have here is our fantastic fan. Okay, so we have one of these here in the living room as well as in the bedroom, and it's with these frameless windows. They're awning style windows. It really creates a nice breeze in the coach, so you don't always have to run your AC. Okay, so the other thing that we've done inside here is we have a command center. So this command center is going to be basically your information center as well. It's very easy to read. You can start your generator here. You can start pushing buttons, and up here with the LED lights, it's going to show you what your levels are. So you're going to know if your house batteries are weak, or if your gray tank's full, or if your black tank's full. Also, it's going to show you the levels of the LP as well. And then as well, we have our slide out commands. We have our hot water heaters. You can pick if you want it to be LP gas or electric. And then we also have the tank heater. So on the Vegas, we have heat pads for our black and gray water tanks. So basically it's going to allow you to travel in those a little bit cooler climates and not have to worry about anything freezing up. The reason we don't have a heater on our freshwater tank is because the freshwater tank is actually down here underneath the couch in this particular model. So again, one of the features with us is all of our freshwater tanks are above the belt line. Okay, so basically if your coach isn't freezing on the inside, you're not going to have ice cubes in your water. So kind of a neat little deal there as well. This couch is a Jackknife Couch. The armrests here are removable, so this is going to basically be a twin size bed as well. So we have seat belts for 5, and you can sleep, 4 guests very comfortably, maybe 5 if you bring along the grandkids with you and they want to cuddle up in the bunk up top. There also is another removable table here for your dining table. So very easily inserts with the poles and then the tabletop. Literally minutes you're sitting down enjoying your evening dinner or your lunch. So over here in the kitchen, I talked about the TV, and this is where the TV is, all the command is for the TV. This is where HDMI is. We have an outlet up top. We also have a TV and booster on the board for you as well. And again, it's just a really nice place to put your devices up there for your television, as well as plenty of storage. We have a flip-up extension down here for extra countertop space. A retractable faucet. Okay, so again, trying to make everything feel like home, and this is residential style with the pull-down faucet. We have plenty of storage. One thing you're going to notice is that we have full ball bearing glide extensions. Okay, so our drawers are full extension. We don't want to, and they're very, you can notice how they latch, so they're not flying open on you going down the road. It's just we try to think of a lot of different things for you guys. Pull out pantry under the counter, which I think is a pretty nice little deal there. Now this one, there is an option for an oven if you wish, but in this particular one we did not put the oven in there. But what that's done is it's allowed you to have
more pots and pan storage. So again, full extension, ball bearing, glides. So you got your 3-burner cooktop here. Pretty standard in the RV industry. And then when you do not get the oven down here, what we're going to give you is a convection microwave oven. So that seems to be a very hot ticket in the RV industry currently from consumers, is they want that convection microwave oven, and they would rather have the storage in place of the oven down there. So moving up top here, we have standard a 13.5 Coleman Mach 3 AC unit is standard. There is an option for the 15K version, but we usually bring them in the 15K option anyway. So our runs are very efficient because they're in the ceiling. It is styrofoam, so you're going to get even heat or cool from front to back. Okay, so even with our furnace, everything is ducted there as well. So it's kind of a, I think it's a big deal because you just don't want your AC dumping right here. You want to cool down the entire coach. Here we have a 6 cubic foot refrigerator. Again, this is going to be LP or gas, and it's going to be able to sense. So you can hit it in auto mode, and it's going to choose which source to generate to cool the refrigerator for you. Again, nice storage up top. We even have another nice storage bay down below as well. So again, I think you're starting to see how, you know, this is a smaller coach, but on the same time we have a lot of storage on board here. Okay, we also have a dual wardrobe closet, his and her, for hanging items, and then again just more drawers. But what really separates this coach, I think, from some of the other Vegas floor plans, in my opinion, is the bathroom. We have this, again, residential feel. Barn doors are starting to be a thing that you're seeing a lot on television when people are remodeling their house. But again, it's very easy to use, and it doesn't take up any room here in your hallway at all. So again, when you get in the shower in the bathroom, yes, it's a little compact, but it's very functional at the same time. We have a 30 by 36 shower that, you know, again, for the size of this coach is rather large. We have a porcelain toilet for you. We also have a stainless steel sink, and then plenty of storage above the toilet, as well as a medicine cabinet here in the bathroom as well. But one thing you're going to notice in this coach is we have ducted AC, we have ducted heat in this bathroom as well, so as well as the exhaust fan. So moving on back, I think this is, again, we have really outdone ourselves in the bedroom, as we have a pocket door here to close yourself off from your guests up front. Back here in the back is going to be where your thermostat control is. We have a 32-inch television. Again, we have all this storage up above. So, I mean, there's just a lot of storage here. The other thing that you're going to notice is the radio by the bedside, okay? So this is the radio that I was explaining outside for our speakers. This is Bluetooth, and you also have a set of speakers here in the bedroom for your enjoyment as well. But the really cool thing is Jensen is the manufacturer of the radio, and they actually have an app that you can put on your phone that you don't have to come into the coach and adjust your radio settings or even the volume. It actually works all straight from your phone or from your tablet outside the coach. So again, with Jensen and with us, we're trying to make your camping experience very, very easy. The other thing that you have over here by the radio that we've added is a USB charging station. So again, you're going to be able to charge 4 devices at a time, and it seems like everything is going to USB chargers. Just a nice, convenient way in the evening to charge your device and get ready for the next day. The really nice thing that you can't, it might be kind of hard to see here, but down below here we have plenty of storage, okay? So these 2 drawers are split, and then we have one really, really big drawer right here, okay? So plenty of storage space in this coach in the bedroom, and that's what's driving a lot of people to buy this coach. And then the last thing that I forgot to mention was our fantastic fan. Again, so you're going to notice in this coach that we have cross windows or for side ventilation. So with this fantastic fan going in the evening, it's going to really cool your bedroom area, and you're not going to have to use your AC. So some of the things that that we do is we also have LED lights in here. Okay, so you're going to notice the puck lights. They're spread out almost like can lights that you'd see in your house. So again, it's going to really lighten up the coach very efficiently. So I hope this helped you guys. Look forward to talking to you if I happen to be at the RV General Store. But the guys at RV General Store definitely can answer any questions that you may have from here on out. Thanks for your time and have a good day.